All right, today we're going to make a cake. We're going to start with about half a cup of butter, and it's unsalted. My electric mixer here. I'm going to add about a cup of white sugar. I'm just going to mix that all in together until it becomes fluffy. Now once we're done beating the sugar and butter together, make sure it's nice and fluffy. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to incorporate the 2 eggs. And what you're going to do is just do 1 egg at a time. This should only take about 20 to 30 seconds. Just going to incorporate my other egg. Once that's done, we're going to add our vanilla. And this is 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And this should only take about 10-15 seconds. That's how it should look. So our next step, what we're going to be doing is mixing up all our dry ingredients. What we have here is 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. This is going in a separate bowl. 1 3/4 teaspoons of your baking powder, and then 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to use our whisk and then just really mix until all the dry ingredients are combined. And that should do it. All right, for our final step, what we're going to do is we're going to combine the wet and dry ingredients. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the flour and milk as well to our batter mix. And what you want to do here is you want to start with flour and then incorporate a little bit of milk, and then flour, milk, and then finally flour again. So you want to start with your flour and finish with your flour. And you're going to use your mixer on low speed. So we're just going to add a little bit of flour. Then I'm going to do about half the milk, so kind of 3 parts flour, 2 parts milk. Again, flour, and the last bit of milk. And while this is happening, every once in a while you can stop the mixer and we can gather all the ingredients around that the mixer's not able to get. And then our last part of flour. Again, just going to stop the mixer. And again, you always want to make sure you stop the mixer before putting your hands or any tools in the bowl. Okay, so we're going to use our spatula and just gather all that extra flour that's hanging around that the mixer's not able to get. And I think we're good to go. Okay, now we're gonna lightly grease and flour our 9-inch pan. All right, so now we're done our mixture. We're gonna spread our baking mixture or cake batter into our 9-inch pan. We're just scraping everything off the bowl using our rubber spatula. And then we're gonna just use this to spread it evenly across our pan. There we go. All right, so we're ready to put it in the oven. Now you're gonna bake this for around 30 minutes. Or you can insert a toothpick, and if the toothpick comes out clean without any batter on it, it is ready to take out. All right, so our cake is ready to be taken out of the oven. Always make sure you wear your oven mitts. And there we go. We have a nice, beautiful cake. We're just gonna sit that here, let it cool, and we will come back to it.